Somebody asked me, Lucy, is that ethical? You're essentially manipulating these children. Well, yeah, is it ethical? I don't know. But our role at Initiative is to move products. And if we know you move products with a certain creative execution, placed in a certain type of media vehicle, then we've done our job. They are tomorrow's consumer, tomorrow's adult consumer. So start talking with them now, build that relationship when they're younger, and you've got them as an adult.
I'll say it. These marketers are very similar to pedophiles, okay? They are child experts. If you're going to be a pedophile or a child marketer, you have to know about children and what children are going to want.
Kids love advertising. It's a gift. It's something they want. There's something to be said, by the way, about being there first and about branding children and owning them in that way. And antisocial behavior in pursuit of a product is a good thing.
You'll never get away with this, Slippery Sam.
Companies have moved away from exaggerating the product characteristics.
See, his legs actually move just like a real horse. Blaze is the safest, strongest horse made.
To a whole new form of advertising, which is symbolic advertising. The product is pushed not on the basis of what it can do or how it tastes, but of its social meaning.
Run cool! Play cool! Be cool!
So kids are taught to want candy or sugared cereals or soda because it's cool.
Cheesy.
It will define them as an individual. What you buy is who you are.
You give a little love and it all comes back to you.
There's a mantra in American society: you are what you have, you are what you buy, you are what you own.
I mean, where did she find that outfit? Like Ugly Are Us?
More like Ugly Are Her. We are so funny.
And pretty.
I love us.
The corollary of that is, and if you don't have it, then you are less than. You're a nobody. You don't have self-esteem, and this happens even for children.
Nice jacket. Abercrombie?
Please, it's Dior. Why, is yours from ANF?
Our mom bought it for him at Kmart.
I think the thing that upsets me the most is that it's not just products that are being marketed to children, but values. And the primary value that's being sold to kids over and over and over again is the value that things or stuff or brands will make us happy.
The costs of participating in the consumer culture for children have escalated dramatically.
I'd like a bike. I'd like a pony. What I love is my first Sony.
15 years ago, the My First Sony, which would be, a kid's version of a tape recorder or a music player, would cost far less than the adult version. But today, it's an iPod. In grades, 1, 2, 3, 4 even, very, very expensive products. We're seeing elementary school girls, 6, 7-year-olds articulating adamant preferences for designer jeans that cost $100 to $150. That's part of that shift from children's culture being a cheap culture to a very upscale children's culture in which it's not only branded, but it's designer branded.
Fetch me my Jimmy Choo flip-flops. Where is my pink Prada tote? I need my Tiffany hairband. Then I can go for a flow.
It's gotta have it, gimme. That's the value system.
I want more.
Self-indulgence, instant gratification, and materialism.
Everything's got to be perfect for me.
That's the basic consumer identity.
You could try thinking of things that remind you of each note. Dough.
Oh, that's easy. Dough means money.
It's shallow. It's about me.
Me.
Yay, me.
It's about me now, and it's about me and these things.
Law. Law is something you get to break if you're rich.
That's the attitude. It's all about me.
You know it's all about me. You know it's all about me. You know it's all about me. You know it's all about me.
It's really a disservice to kids. I think part of what we need to be able to tell kids is that it's fine to have nice things. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, but don't mistake that for happiness and satisfaction.
In about 20 years, what do you want to be?
Oh, I want to be a baseball player. A teacher. I want to be a policeman.
When I first started seeing children as a psychotherapist about a quarter of a century ago, I would routinely ask them what they wanted to be when they grow up, and would hear things like a nurse, an astronaut, or some profession that seemed glamorous to them.
By the way, what does your father do for a living?
He designs
Designs what?
missiles.
Missiles. And what are you going to do?
I'm going to be a postman.
Now, why do you want to be a postman?
There isn't so much to it, and you can read the postcards.
Around the late 80s, it started to change, and I started to hear children answer that question with the word rich. When I grow up, I want to be rich. I want to make a lot of money. I want to have a lot of stuff.
How we doing today, Twice my size?
Bacon, bacon, Mini-Me.
And we ain't faking, something to do.
A little shaking.
The commercialization of childhood is permeating their lives. We're talking about a profound remaking of their psyche.
In that world of materialism, kids are not allowed to be kids anymore. They have to grow up fast. We see it in the way they're being asked to dress, the violence they're being asked to navigate, and what's getting squeezed out is childhood.